artists, now that we have learned all about the life and artwork of Alma Woodsey Thomas, we're going to be inspired to create our own art. Now, Alma Woodsey Thomas was an abstract artist. That means that her artwork was created by using lines, shapes, and colors. She also was known for her bright colors and for making these broken lines that we have learned all about this year. Sort of like Kandinsky and Vincent van Gogh. So what I would like you to do is to create any type of art that you want. As you can see, I have lots of different art materials out. For this lesson, I would like you to choose. Would you like to use watercolors? Would you like to use markers? Perhaps you'd like to use color pencils or crayons. Or maybe you would like to use colorful paper and scissors and glue and cut up your paper to create an Alma Woodsey Thomas inspired piece of art. I'm going to show you a couple different ideas, okay? The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a white piece of paper. So it's up to you what size piece of paper you want. Maybe you decide, well, Mrs. Alma Woodsey Thomas liked bright colors, and you might want to start with a colorful piece of paper. It's up to you. Now, Alma Woodsey Thomas created all kinds of different abstract art. Sometimes she would start with a shape, which you might want to do. Maybe you want to start with a circle like our Kandinsky's, or maybe you want to start with a square, or maybe you want to start with a heart, or maybe you want to start with a diamond. And you could create those broken lines around it. You could create something that looks almost like a landscape. A landscape is something outside, like a mountain and a sky. Or maybe you would just like to create broken lines or patterns of color. Whatever inspires you. You may also want to use your watercolors, and instead of having a plain paper, maybe you want to paint your paper before you working, kind of like our snowflake lesson. It's up to you what you want to do. So I'm going to show you a couple different ideas. Maybe I start with just a piece of paper and markers. So Alma Woodsey Thomas is known for not just coloring in her art, but making kind of like lines, broken lines of pattern. So maybe she has some pink, and then maybe you add some orange. It's kind of up to you which ones you were inspired, what you liked in her art. To create a pattern, I would repeat what I've already done. So I did pink, orange, yellow. So then maybe I go back to pink, orange, yellow. If you would like to create a rainbow of colors, maybe you do that. Maybe you just select your favorite colors. Maybe your favorite colors are yellow and blue, and you create broken lines inspired by your favorite colors. So you could fill in your whole paper just with these kind of patterns. If you'd like to switch it up, go for it. Maybe you switch it up. Maybe these ones are longer broken lines. Okay? Maybe you have longer broken lines and then really, really tiny broken lines. It's up to you. The things that you want to remember are that Alma Woodsey Thomas loved bright colors, and she also liked to paint with little brush strokes or broken lines, very similar to Vincent van Gogh. And then maybe I go back to what I did before. Another idea that you could do is you could, like I said, use painted paper. Maybe you have painted paper. And then maybe you use some construction paper if you have some at home. Whatever you want. Maybe you start with a shape. The painting that was hung in the White House by Alma Woodsey Thomas was started with a circle. So maybe I cut out a circle in my construction paper and use my glue stick to add a little glue, and maybe I press it down. It could be in the middle, it could be off to the side, whatever you want. And then maybe instead of drawing broken lines, I could cut them out and glue them. So I would take my scissors and I could cut a strip of paper, and then I could cut little pieces to make those broken lines. And again, they could be added however way I wanted. Maybe they go around the circle. Maybe they go in a line. It's up to you. This is your art inspired by Alma Woodsey Thomas, a great African American artist. So maybe I have the orange that goes around, and then maybe it switches to the yellow, okay? And maybe I keep going with some more color. It's kind of up to you. Maybe these ones are even smaller. Remember, this is your art, and I would like you to use whatever art materials you would like to complete your lesson. Have fun, artists. I can't wait to see what you create. Remember, you may use any art materials you like. Have fun, and don't forget to share on the art Padlet. Bye.